It helps if I press unmute. So we're going to start with 2 seconds of silence there. And hello, and welcome to Voices in Mike's Head Plays every single one of his Super Nintendo games. Today, if you can hear it in the background, Donkey Kong Country music is playing. And the game is at a black screen. Like, I can press buttons and nothing happens. It's gonna need to give it a reset. But before I give it a reset, we're gonna talk about my ranking system for this game. Obviously, I use the 2000 number scale, which at this point I think most of you should be pretty familiar with. But if not, I'll go over it again. A scale of 2000, the first digit, say 0 to 1, recommending if I would choose to play this game or not, or choose to recommend it to somebody else. The second digit is how it looks, 0 to 9. The third digit is 0 to 9 for how much fun it is. The fourth digit is 0 to 9, how much I want to finish it. And a total score of 1999 gets bumped up to a perfect score of 2000. So let's see here. For Donkey Kong Country, I gave it a 1879. So it's a 1 on what I play it. It's an 8 on how it looks. It's a 7 on how much fun it is. And it's a 9 on my likelihood to finish this game. With that being said, I don't believe I'm going to finish like 100% this game, because any of the Donkey Kong Country games, they get a little super difficult. I will get to the end and see the end of at least the screen. But anyway, let's get on with it. Let's go ahead and shoot a quick reset on the game so we can see the fantastic Rareware. Before they were just Rareware. And Nintendo present an old monkey. Or nothing screen if it doesn't work. It was just playing. Let's try again. Alright, Rareware. Am I gonna have to do a full power reset? Let's do a full power reset. Because that usually works so well. I don't think we have any volume this time. Oh no. It's an old cartridge. Sometimes these old cartridges just need a little bit of love. Sometimes just a smidge of compressed air. Kind of clear everything out. Make sure that the connections are looking good. I usually do this before and it was working. So now we're seeing playtesting live. Alright, Rareware Simple coming back up. Nintendo presents. Why is that? It froze there at the. Oh no, there we go. There's the old monkey. There he is. Cranking his little sonophone, gramophone. Before somebody drops in an over-the-shoulder boombox and busts out some sick Donkey Kong dancing moves. But the grandpa gets the final word with a TNT barrel. I mean, that's just classic 1994 Nintendo. So, I did have an erased file ready and set for this. 1 player. And, let's get going here, huh? Starting with the Congo Jungle with Jungle Hijinks. Full disclosure, I haven't beaten this game in a while, but I have played the beginning levels recently. So I'm not going into this like just completely awful, but I am going into this slightly awful. So we'll see how this goes. The first couple levels are definitely easy enough where I'm not concerned about them in any way, shape, or form. But the second half of this game, you get into some real freaking nasty levels here, man. Like real freaking nasty levels. I'm hoping that, like, just some semblance of muscle memory is here for me to be able to do well with a lot of these levels. But I don't know. I do remember where some of the secrets are. I don't have too much problem remembering where, you know, a couple one-ups are and things like that that are needed. And I know you can always go back to some of these earlier levels to just farm one-ups if you need to. So... And then there's all of these bonus levels, which I don't think I'm gonna need too many of to keep my my health high, my lives high. But we'll see. We shall see. I do know that this is the very first level and we're ending like 3 lives up. So, Jungle Hijinks is over. As far as the games in the series go, this one definitely paved the way for the other two. A lot of really good things were done in the first game. But, it was 1994. It's not perfect. This is definitely 1994 and feels like 1994. Some of the controls are a little too floaty. Some of the levels get just a little too bullshitty. Some of the levels like this one, it's a little hard to see what's going on. I imagine on an old school CRT TV this might look a little better because of all of the moving parts translated into a newer platform. No. Jokes. Make it kind of difficult for this to really shine the way it's supposed to. But, like, overall, still looks really pretty for the Super Nintendo. If I go back, I'm not gonna jump into anything because it's despawned. So I can jump up to this, or like here, so I can jump up to this. There we go. I got the frog. A lot of this game is also like perfect reflex and timing, or a little bit of what I like to call Mega Man bullshit, where you either know what's coming or you don't, and there really is nothing you can do about it. It's level memorization, essentially. In this game, there's Cranky. I don't really think he does much. Find Winky Barrel, Candy, roll over, slip up, or squash him. If you get stuck, come back and see me. Yeah, in this game, I think it's just general kind of tips. In follow-up games, he's got a more prominent role. Some of the other characters have a less prominent role. I don't know. The only thing I'll say about 2 and 3 was I really kind of wish they gave Donkey Kong the justice that he deserves. Because you've got 3 games called Donkey Kong Country, but Donkey Kong is only in one of them. At least here. There are other games in the series later on where he reappears. The most recent one on the Switch, was that a Wii U game remade for the Switch? The Jungle Freeze game? Either way, that was a game that you played as Donkey Kong again. I think the first game after this one, where you played as Donkey Kong again, was Donkey Kong 64. So I'm pretty sure up until that point, he's not in the games. Other than, I think in 2 you need to rescue him. So he's there to be rescued. Maybe the same for 3? It's been a number of years. Can't remember if that's the goal of 3. I know that's the goal of 2, is you're rescuing Donkey. But I would like to see like a post-game unlockable where you could go back through any of the levels with Donkey Kong. Like, I think they missed the mark where they should have done something like that. Instead, in Game 2, you only play as Dixie and Diddy. In Game 3, you play as Dixie and Kitty. So, a little different. Hey, an underwater level. Obviously, everyone's both loved and hated levels of the Donkey Kong Country games. Loved because the music is just on point. Like, if you want music to fall asleep to, Donkey Kong Country underwater music is where it's at. You just put this shit on repeat, and you fall asleep, and you enjoy the rest of your evening. You're like, I don't even need to know what's going on. I'm zoning out with some Donkey Kong Country underwater music. And all of the games, all of them, have good underwater music. So, this is, that's where the love is. The hate is, just the controls are fucking floaty and weird. It is worse than Mario underwater swimming. And Mario underwater swimming is floaty and bad to begin with. So you add in some extra Donkey Kong Country floaty. Yeah, it's a difficult kind of thing. One of the main problems is things coming in from off screen like that, of which there is plenty. And it's really hard to see it before it hits. It's just, boom, there it is. You no time for reflexes. Next thing you know, there's an octopus in your face. Which normally wouldn't be a big problem, but in this game it kinda is. Excuse you. I need that swordfish. I guess I don't need him, but I like the swordfish. Oh, hey, 2 ostrich things. I was in the middle of an attack. And, alright, that's fine. Oh, okay. Thank you. See, it's inaccurate, the underwater levels. Difficult to get exactly where you want to go. Difficult to hit the guys right where you want them. And without a swordfish, it's miserable. With the swordfish, it's tolerable because it's like a Yoshi where it'll take a hit and just kind of run away, give you some time to catch him or whatever you need to do. That was the first one. That was the first of the underwater levels. They do not get easier. Hey, we've reached Funky and Funky's Flights with his sweet music. Whoa, dude's name's Funky. My bottlicious jumbo barrel can launch at any point on the island. Most unfortunately, can only send you to a place you've already been to, which is a complete and total bummer, let me tell you. Whoa, dudes. My name's Funky Kong. You already said that, man. And I can't go anywhere with it other than right here. But that's what goes on. That's Funky Kong. Barrel, Canyon, something. Oh, what's this? A secret all the way through the level? That just gets you a bunch of bananas? Not all the way through the level, but pretty far. Okay. Bounce. And then here's the one for the rest of the way. Oh, halfway. A mechanic that comes into play in Donkey Kong 2 and 3 is the lift and throw mechanic. It's a very fun mechanic that I am sad to report was not in this game. But obviously, the first game in the series is not going to have everything. Hey, look, I'm a fish. So this is kind of fun. You've got 100 seconds to be a fish and collect as many of these as you can. Every 100 you get is an extra life. which is pretty nice. The trick of this, though, is there is, well, a multiplier. So if you collect as many as you can, and then find the multiplier, which I want to say is somewhere towards the other side. Is it the middle? Let's find the middle. Let's go down. I think it's right down here. Yes, that's the multiplier there. It'll take wherever you're at and multiply it by a certain number. I don't remember the number. It's either 2 or 3. Let's go and do it now. We've got 300. Please, can I get down? Woo! Just barely. Times 2. So, went from 300 to 600. So, 6 lives. That's not bad. Yay, more barrel madness. Oh, wow, I just fell right into the pit. You know, hey. You know, old controls. It's fine. Let's go back into here. I think this one's an extra life. It is. Alright, and then just don't, like, jump off the cliff. That's all it is. See? It wasn't a hard jump. But there will be hard jumps. Oh, I missed the one. The leap of faith that Cranky was talking about. If you just fall off the, Alright. At least I think it's right there. We're gonna find out. I've got plenty of lives to play around with. Especially if I can continually get an extra life right here. Yep. Oh, sweet. Give me the extra bananas. I mean, if you really wanted lives, you could just keep doing that over and over and get, the... Oh god, what the fish, the swordfish. And just do that swordfish level over and over. I think it's right here. You just roll off. It's not right there. Alright, well, we'll do the level normally. And continually get... Yeah, we will go for a fish here. Fish. Because eventually we'll get 2 more of those. And it will give me another 6 lives. In the meantime, I'll just keep grabbing more and more bananas. Alright, now focus. We got all the time in the world to make all of these dodges. And all I'm saying is there's no timer. There's 0 timer. Timer is non-existent. There's no reason that I should be missing shots like that. Bum, 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 bum. Ba ba ba, ba da, ba da da da. Okay. Ah. Ran into that one just a little too early. I can't remember if the monkeys inside the barrels make noise in this game. I know they do in 2 and 3. But I can't remember if that was a 2 exclusive or if that did in fact start here. That was just too far. Okay. I've already hit my first hurdle. He does. It's a good little touch to let you know that it's there. wanted that barrel. Alright. Now it's time for the realsies. We're gonna focus. We're gonna hit all our shots. We're gonna show this bees who's boss. There we go. Got the G. Extra life at the end, and we are off. And we meet our last of the Donkey Kong family. It's Candy Kong, and that's her save point. You want to save your current game, jump in the spinning save barrels. And there we go. We are 10% of the way into this game. We're at the first boss, the Gopher. Who just jumps further and further until you step on him so many times he chokes to death. And a giant banana falls from the sky. So, after, I want to say, after every time you beat a boss, you can go back to your banana horde down here. And, nope. Maybe that's just 2. I wanted to say that there was, the bananas start piling up a little at a time. Maybe that's just a different game I'm thinking, though. But hey, while we're here, let's get an extra life. I mean, I think I've got to do this level anyway, so might as well make the most of it with some extra lives madness. At least grab some bananas and all the Kong barrel things. Oh, including all 3 ostriches. Ostrich just has a flutterfall. I mean, this music's pretty great. This is really the way to do it. It's just kind of jump up and flutter down one little row at a time. That is until you get enough to where you want to get to the end, and you jump all the way up to the top here, and then you kind of flutter over, go quick. Oh no, I didn't make it! The ×2 is right there! So I got 3 lives instead of 7. No big deal. Grr. I mean, I got all 3, but then I just fell into a pit. But that's fine. I got the extra life. It's time to move on back to Funky Kong. It's petting the dogs, or cats, one of the 2. And I got itchy nose. Alright, we got Winky's Walkway. Who is Winky? I don't know. Why are we on this walkway? I also have no idea. These are all very good questions. I do know what we have is the frog. Does the frog make an appearance in the third game? That's a good question. I know he makes an appearance in this game, and I'm pretty sure he makes an appearance in this second game, as well as the Game Boy game. But does he make an appearance in the third game? Oh, I just missed the G. It's alright. We had a pretty good run in this level. We didn't lose any lives. We got a lot of bananas. I'll take the win. A win's a win is a win is a win. Minecart Carnage. This is the first level that a lot of people will lose all 20 of their lives, including people like me. I might lose all 20 of my lives. This is a bullshit level. It is precise timing and quick reflexes. And do I have the timing and reflexes for it? You want to be asking yourself. The answer is kinda. One death. That's where I need Andar to be putting up the death counters. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know why I grabbed that. Good news, bad news. This game does give you a bunch of bananas on this level. So if you beat it, I mean, fantastic. But if you don't, you just start hemorrhaging lives. And it's a bunch of, like, unmissable bananas, which is always nice. I mean, you can miss some of them, but... Honestly, I wasn't sure about that one. I thought I jumped too early. Perfect, perfect! I jumped too late. Missed the one up. I'm alright. I'm still in it. Still in it. Donkey Kong is still here. Caught me on a breath out there. Oh! Alright, Minecart Carnage. Back into it. Alright. I don't know why I jumped there. It's a poor, poor jump. So, let's see, the first time... Oh. Was I on something? I looked down for a second because I thought I died. Was there another... Is there another path? Jump, Mike. Was there another path there? If I missed this jump. You heard that, right? It ding, like I landed on the platform and then died. That was strange. Anyway. Jump, Mike. Anyway. So I think the first time I played this game was right around the time it came out. It was a fairly big deal way back in the day. And it had a lot of popularity. And I remember this being one of the biggest hurdles of the game. Just because of all of this. It's very precise jumping, very precise timing. And we'll see just like how much my sanity is going to take a drain from this. Like it's possible that I don't come out of this on the other side alive. That my whole brain just stops working. I don't make it. And in fact, you'll see me on the other side, completely dead. Because this is the second world. There's a lot more worlds than 2. And I'm already facing troubles. But like I said, I mean, as a kid, this was like the level where it got hard. I want to say me and my one buddy were playing this, and I think it probably took close to 100. That's the last one too. That's the last one. Just needed to make it over that last guy, and it was the end of the level. Probably 100 tries on this level before we went through it, and that's with like little kid reflexes. Your reflexes are never better than when you're a little kid. Like, you see things coming a mile away when you're a little kid. And I got little kid reflexes, and I was killing it. Now without the little kid reflexes, I'm still doing alright. Because I've got muscle memory now. As a little kid, the muscle memory wasn't that good, but the reflexes were fantastic. Ooh. That one was close. I touched the tip of that one. Alright, we're almost there. Just don't fall into a pit. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. There's just like one more. Gonna show up, and then you're done. Whew! Alright, Minecart Carnage. And that's not the last Minecart level either. There's more. But let's move on to Bouncy Bonanza. I believe this is a level where you take a... Okay, alright. You take a tire through it. Because it helps you bounce to things that you might not otherwise bounce to. Or it ends right here. Cool. I thought I was going to be safe down there. I didn't think he was floating down that far. Alright, loosen up. Loosey-goosey. Let's go. Alright, I don't need this guy. Or I don't need that bounce. I mean, I also don't need that guy. Alright, finally I got a Diddy Kong. Okay, wrong wall. And that's fine. Hey! Alright. Also, if you're like, hey, what's going on with the background? The level seems to be getting darker. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Can we go back and get a different one? No? Well, that's BS. Oh, no, there it is. Came back. Sweet. Yes, if you're thinking this level's getting darker, it's because it is! For some reason, some of the levels in this game are just insanely dark. For no reason. And only like parts of it. Like, if you are watching, you'll notice right now it's a little brighter. Over here it's a little darker. You can see, right here. This is the spot that it changes from like dark to light. Why? I don't know. Because we're in a cave, I guess. They wanted realism in their game about monkey that can jump and ride on frogs. So let's add in a little light color realism. But for their credit, the makers of this game put in an awful lot of work into their backgrounds, just the overall style of this game. I mean, you could see it. This game is dripping with style. Everything looks nice. The backgrounds all look new and inventive, and I just fell into a pit. The coloring of this game is definitely well past what one would assume a Super Nintendo would do. Like, just from looking at it, and only looking at its standpoint, a lot of people would say that this is closer to like a PlayStation 1 game. And I want to say the PlayStation 1 came out in 1997 or 98. So this came out 3 years before the PlayStation was making its graphics known at home. But if you look at some of the earliest PlayStation games, and then look at this, and you're like, oh, that was both definitely made on the same hardware. Did I hit him from underneath? I felt like I hit him from underneath. Not that I'm complaining about that, it just... that should have hit me if I hit him from underneath, but... whatever, I'll take it. Excuse you, I had a frog going into this level. And I exited with a frog in this level. Okay, sure. Especially if you look at, like, Donkey Kong Country 3, which came out a couple years after this, you're like, definitely not a Super Nintendo game. So this level is fun. There's a stop-and-go mechanic with these enemies. When they're on go, you can't touch them. They will immediately kill you. But when they're on stop, they kind of hurtle into the little balls and you're safe. It's a cool little thing. Definitely changes up the pacing. So this right here is the thing that stumped me and buddies for far too long. That there's a roll jump. You are able to roll and jump out of it. But we did not know that as kids. We just thought that the game presented us with an impossible choice. That we would never be able to do that level. Oh, I missed it. I need to go down there. Close enough. But yeah, the roll jump mechanic, it's something that's not used often enough in this game, in my opinion, to be like a known thing, but it is used often enough to be like just a little secret thing that if you know, you know, and you can do some cool tricks with this game. But if you don't know, you don't know, and you're doomed, and you can't do any of the cool tricks because you're not cool enough. Why was that one up? Strange. Alright! Stop and go station complete. Wow, you guys came a really long way. Save your game now while you have a chance. That flirt. 17% of the way done with the game. Look at that. That's why this is a part 1. Definitely not gonna be finishing this game in one run. I would like to say I'm good enough at the game to make that happen, but I am not. It's a fun game, and I'm decent at it, but not like beat the game in one run good. So... this for? That's to jump over this into this. R A R E spells rare. The makers of the game, who now turned me into a fish. Thank you, makers of the game. No, I should have tagged them in my Instagram post. Should have been like, Rare, look at what you used to do. It was this and Conker's Bad Fur Day, and a little bit of Banjo-Kazooie. And that was what it was all about. And look at you now. Nuts and bolts. Look what you did with nuts and bolts. Look what you did. this is all your fault. You had something good, and you turned it into this. Oh no, I've missed the double. I went too far, I went too far! I remember this level pretty well. Alright, any guesses? 1 through 4? Anybody in the chat want to take a guess? Who's in the chat? Nobody. Nobody interested. Alright, well, I don't need to guess, it's in 4. But if you at home are watching this later and you guess number 4, you guessed correct. Way to go. I'm proud of you, son. Checkpoint. TNT. Dynamite. TNT. And I'll win the fight. Alright, here's the top path. And go. Top path. There is a frog. Excuse you. No! No! Come back, frog! Sorry, he gets stuck. We're good. Sorry. We can jump in and off him a couple times. Or he moves on and then he's forever gone. Alright, well, frog, it was nice knowing you. I got the Kong at the end, and well, if that isn't what matters, I don't know what is. Ah, frog. It's the only way to get those bananas. I guess you could probably do a death roll and try to get those bananas, so I'm not gonna try. Alright, Frankie, what do you gotta say here? Who told you I was here? Was it that obnoxious Funky Kong? Sorry. Who told you I was here? All that fun can't be good for you. I bet they wasted half the memory already, just on this section alone. They can't keep this level of graphics up for much longer. We used to be lucky if we got 3 shades of gray, let alone any real color. We used to have to survive with a 2-frame walk. Sometimes our sprites used to change size for no apparent reason. A leap of faith is all it takes to find Winky and Barrel Canyon. Someone told me if you hold down the Y button, you can run. Yes, let me speak up, I can't hear you. Alright, let's go do the boss battle, Necky's Nuts. Who is a giant bird who throws nuts. I know I took a hit right off, that's okay. He almost looks like a sock puppet. You know, like someone's just like got a sock puppet in. And, well, now he's dead. Not the hardest boss battle. So the one thing I will say about this game is the bosses are much easier than the levels. Alright, we've got Vulture Country now. Look at that Vulture. It's his country. Hey, it's a K. Slide this off. Slide it over here. Into the secret barrel for another chance to spell a word. This time you spell Kong. Yes. Yes. Throw your hat up and down, Diddy. Throw it. Okay. Ooh, hey, hey. Alright. Alright, you got me with that. Fair and square. Fair and square. So this one's a fun one. The more you jump on these guys, the more they give you. But it's kind of like a time thing. You gotta get them. They can snap at you. They can still get you. There is an end to it where you can get extra lives out of them. But it's hard to do. Not that I can't do it, it's just difficult. Ah, I thought I was gonna get him. Oh wow, that O was pretty deep in this level. Like I've gotten the Alright. Thought that was a secret. That one was not the secret. Anyway, I'd already gotten the halfway point by the time the O showed up. Alright, or just... Ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Hey, extra life. Shot right through the door. Whatever. I don't need that G. Vulture culture complete. Tree top down. I'm doing pretty good. Honestly, I thought I was going to have a couple more deaths. I need you. Like right there. Thought I was definitely going to have more deaths. This is my least favorite game. Yeah. Like, it takes a while. Anyway, yeah, I thought this was going to take longer, and I thought I was going to have more deaths. Wonder, can I just bypass that second one? The answer is no. Hey, we're here for fun and to try things. We're not here for a long time, we're here for a good time. Alright, we're speed firing through some of these. And I know what you're thinking, Mike, that seems like a very foolish idea. Yes and no. There will be a point in this game that I will need to be speed firing through these things. So get the practice in now. And maybe it will serve me some benefit later. Saw the banana and I went for it. Alright. How about I shoot straight up? I wanted the N. It's alright, I got bananas. I'm fine. I don't need an N when I've got bananas. Sweet. Alright. Oop, that was not the right time for that. I saw it just a second too late. Saw that it was going to take me to someplace I didn't want to go. That's fine. That's just fine and dandy. Dandy and fine. Thought that one was a little late. I'm glad it worked out. I could go for the bonus again, but I guess I didn't get the end, so I probably should have, huh? It's alright. Next time, if there is a next time. I hope there's not a next time. I hope I get it this time. If I don't get it this time, then next time. Alright. It's cool. It's a cool game. I was holding forward, which makes you really fire off of a vulture, and I overshot. It's cool. Don't need your nonsense. I just jumped into that guy. I wasn't even looking. I just went. This is how good I am. Alright, we're gonna go for that N again. Because why not? Real close. Not close at all. Also not close at all. I got an extra life out of it, but still. I hesitated in that first one. You know what they say about he who hesitates. He who hesitates doesn't do the thing the right way. That's what it is, I'm pretty sure. Oh god, if that's actually gonna bother me, I don't know what that saying is. Grab the G! I didn't get the N anyway. What am I worried about the G for? Alright, I lost a couple lives on that level. Not too bad, though. Forest Frenzy. It's another one of those fall and jump kind of moments. Got it! Okay. Yeah, I tried. Honestly, any of the levels with the ropes aren't too bad. There's a couple bits where the timing gets nasty, but for the most part, it's not too bad. See? Gliding right through it. Yeah, because I was like gliding on a rope. I'd say the hardest part of the Donkey Kong games is just how much focus they require. I feel like I haven't slept in 2 days. So all I'm doing is using up all of my focus right now. My eyes hurt. Not high enough, huh? Do I try to risk it? I guess. Alright, is it here? No. Is it here? No. It's gonna be a secret in one of these. Is it here? No. Is it here? No. Put it down. Kill the guy. Try again. Here. See, if you lower the barrel into the secret wall, you can set it down without throwing it. And then if you set it down into the secret wall, it'll still destroy the secret wall as though it's thrown. So it gives you kind of... too high for all those bananas? Okay. So it gives you the chance to just test all the walls. Diddy Kong can do a similar kind of thing, where he can hold it in front of him, and if you just push up against a wall, if it's a breakable wall, he'll break it. But Donkey Kong holds it too high. Temple Tempest. Another temple level. Hey, beavers. I have a favor. Can you get me up over here? To get me the third rhino? I don't know where the multiplier is in the rhino level. 100. You know, maybe I do. Maybe it's just up high and I just need to get up there. Take the low path first. Collect as many of these as I can on the low path. Yeah, I didn't find it. And that's okay. I still had fun. At the end of the day, isn't that what matters? Alright, hey look, it's a barrel that chases after you. Barrel. It's a wheel that chases after you. Almost like, what's his face? Indiana Jones. If you stick around and watch the wheels, they do kind of just like slowly descend into the pits. Apparently not that one though. I was like, fuck you, I'm gonna hover over infinity. And then just kind of stay there. Okay. That one was fun. Maybe it's just a certain one that falls into a pit. I think it's still coming after me. Go down here, if you say so. This game actually gives you those hints. In future games, those hints are harder to come by. Like, they don't exist. Like, you just have to trial and error things a lot more. Especially because in the later games there are Donkey Kong coins and... God, what are they? There's the coins and like the medallions. And you need to collect so many to get the secret levels and things. And that's a big no thank you from me. Let's see, can you come up here at all or no? Nice. Ah, I missed the bananas. I had the time. I had the time for one attempt anyway. We missed the G somewhere, but whatever. Ooh, Candy's save point again. Hello, guys. Got anything worth saving? Oh yeah. 32% of the way done with the game. I'm a third of the way done. Orang Utan Gang. This level is getting dark. Alright, okay. No. Let's kill this guy first. Thank you. Excuse you, I was over top of that jump. I was at least chest high, and you're telling me that I need to be higher than that to kill this jumping Jehoshaphat's? I don't know if that actually works. Alright. I love it when I just don't press the button and just fall to my death. That's exactly how you're supposed to play this game, in case you weren't aware. It's just don't press buttons. Buttons are for suckers. Instead, just hold forward and die. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, see? Totally fine with those jumps. And I know Diddy jumps a little higher than Donkey, but I mean, honestly, I was there with Donkey. I shouldn't have lost Donkey at that last one. That's just unfair. Alright, now remember, press the jump button before you just fall off the cliffs. Wow, okay, immediately lost him. It's alright. He wasn't doing me any favors. The steel barrels can go through the wooden barrels.